Having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Donnarumma getting this one clear. And it's Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba drives forward on the overlap. Chance! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Foden! It's anyone's ball now.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Messi. Busquets does well to get it back. Oyarzabal! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. And that's aimed into the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action.
3 minutes at a time.
Barcelona has the chance to go. Shot a goal! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks...
Oh, no, this does not look... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. And the first half is done. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Ajax have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Immediately.
Ajax dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time.
Number 11,
And the action is back on the way.
20, Phil Foden. Coming on the field.
Son Heung-min looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Number
He
50.
welcomes it in. And he's straight offside. And there's green grass ahead of him. Big chance! Oh, taken with style! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Oh, that's fabulous. He rises! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And yes, it's him again.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's picked his way through. There's the header.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That is a little undercooked. Szymanski. Decent hit!
The attendance for this match was
And that has flown over.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And he thumps it clear. Szymanski.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! And again! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Corner number 4 coming up here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, he's been caught. Great chance! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Ajax perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson cuts out the pass. Messi. And he's had a hit. He scores! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if he's having a go. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. In for a header! No, it's wide.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 18.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Fagioli. This is Jimenez. No, again there's no way through. There's the hit! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he finish? No mistake! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now there's a fine ball. Hits one! And yes, it's there! is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot. It's in. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be...
Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover. And Messi! He scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out.
Messi! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Akanji. He is through here.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Caicedo. Caicedo. Now who's going to be first to this? Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot! Has another go! And that's past the post. Fagioli. Messi concedes a free kick for that. And he's away. And the finish! Really well taken goal. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And time is up. Ajax are going up, and now they can dream. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in planning ahead.
Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which accompanies promotion. The non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this, anywhere, anytime. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Solomon. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he's whipped it across.
That's good defensive concentration.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's big Ansu Fati! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ansu Fati is offering a wry smile there.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oyarzabal simply had to find something instinctive because...
He's one-on-one, tries a shot! Big moment, massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that's it. That was always inevitable. Ajax break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Indonesia have it back and can go again. Oh, that's a key interception. Solomon.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oyarzabal. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And here's Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyarzabal. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. He's got away, and the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Jimenez is the guilty party there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Ajax have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Hernandez, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Son Heung-min might just make this. Upamecano. Looking for the runner. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Busquets spots it and intercepts. Now it's Foden. Oyarzabal. Busquets. Here's Oyarzabal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's gone for goal! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
And they're back on the ball again. Oyarzabal. Shot could be on. Now the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Sergio Busquets really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's another good win of the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Rabiot! Oyarzabal can get it clear. Hernandez. A heavy challenge. Indonesia have their second corner now. Ajax are looking to go forward now. And he's surging through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's certainly onside here. Mikel Oyarzabal. Messi. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Rabiot. Crunching tackle. And that's definitely not his best. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. In with the challenge. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gabriel Jesus. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Ajax have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Ajax ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So off we go once more. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. No, that's been intercepted. And he's managed to get rid.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Busquets tries to clear. Oh, a lovely bit of skill. He's in, surely! The second half off to a spectacular start. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the...
And the finish! And it's hoisted clear. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Indonesia have their third corner. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Foden, and it's Messi. Mikel Oyarzabal. Looking for options for movement. Nicely worked. Messi. Hernandez. Now it's Rabiot. Ajax can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good ball, shots on here. It's a really well-measured ball. Puts in a... Up he goes! And he's there to clear it. Oh, what has happened here? Crossed in again. Oh, smashing header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution in progress.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. Indonesia are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Over to the other side. He's a sharp little ball here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's had it taken off him. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Substitutions taking place.
He's not got that quite right. Szymanski. Ajax are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Floated through. Van Dijk gets good distance on it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Great work on the overlap. He's in space and looking for options.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Fiddles it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, real chance! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
He's got tall. He should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Could be danger here. Ansu Fati! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Looking for the run. Now it's Rabiot. He is through here. He's got the shot away! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. McAllister. 5 minutes to add. The fullback is in acres of space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Now it's Ansu Fati. Well, that has not gone well. Rabiot. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Ajax pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Ansu Fati claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Ajax take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. Such scenes here. Off the ball! And it's come back out to him. It's him!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. And that is expertly dealt with. That's going to go a long way. That is a great ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's intervened well there. And they've got rid. Elise. Robertson. Messi. Ajax leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. They're urging him to shoot. Real chance! He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Oyarzabal. And Sufati! And more and more and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
Oyarzabal! And how did he not make it 4?
Ajax certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Hits one! Oh, taken with style! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Mikel Oyarzabal. On Sufati. Elise did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oyarzabal. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Akanji. Almost half an hour in now. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a really well-measured ball. Fagioli. Van Dijk. Van Dijk. And Caicedo. And it's Messi. Has a shot! And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Akanji. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ansu Fati, can he put it away? Well, that is remarkable.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Caicedo. Olise. And Robertson. Son Heung-min. Al Nassr couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Ansu Fati. Well read, and the danger is averted. Caicedo.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Valverde.
time.
Ansu Fati. Now the finish! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Ajax just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Donnarumma is there to clear. And here's Son Heung-min. And he's straight offside. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Ajax are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So off we go once more. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Son Heung-min. Ajax do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And he's away. Mbappe! It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ajax are having a ball here. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Fagioli. Oyarzabal! That's another chance. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And smartly reclaimed.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Busquets did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
50,913.
Ajax have their second corner now. There's the header!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Van Dijk. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Son Heung-min. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ajax perhaps contemplating their next change here. Busquets. Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati! Pulled out the best in the keeper. Corner number 3 coming up. Son Heung-min clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's gone looking for safety. Van Dijk. Here's Oyarzabal. And it's Son Heung-min. And he skips past his man, Jordi Alba. And here's Son Heung-min. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bastara, Al Nassr are looking to break at pace. Robertson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Ajax disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Olise. Ansu Fati. Caicedo. Driving forward. And it's Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat.
Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly.
Son Heung-min. Number 6, Alexander-Arnold. Number 26,
Caicedo.
Robertson. Coming
Valverde.
on the field, number 21, number 17,
Bastara.
number
Gets a good
16.
foot in there.
Substitution in progress.
Oyarzabal. Now it's Son Heung-min. And here's Falcao. It's a loose ball. And here's Jordi Alba. Now it's Son Heung-min. He gets big. Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Ajax making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Taking place.
Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Mbappe, he's found a way through. Great hit! Oh, taken with style. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Valverde. He's had it taken off him, and he's running through. Big chance! Plenty to aim at here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception, well timed. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Ajax, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Ajax definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Just a quick request today for
That's
everybody
it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. It is a monster match-up, Jim Begden.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's picked his way through. Oh, smashing header! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So, a breakthrough already. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Kane. Kane gets through. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Olise. That looks a good ball through. Musiala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. First quarter of an hour gone. Saliba, it's a pretty loose pass. Great ball if he can get there. Now there's a chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
All over in seconds, that's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's onside.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Marino is offering a wry smile there.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he goes cross-field. Sané. And it's Guerrero.
That was lovely, that.
Well, they've got it again. Rice. Now it's Martinelli. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That pass isn't the best. Sané.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Sané. Olise. And here's Musiala. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That was travelling. Lewis Skelly.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
There a big chance! Header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. We expected better, and so did he. Olise really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That pass This is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly
2
regroup.
added minutes has been indicated.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ødegaard. Ødegaard! And he's done it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here?
He's had a hit! Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
Martinelli! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 2 then. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Kane for Olise.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That has not gone well. Rice. Bayern Munich needing a change of fortune here. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shot! In he goes again. They've scored! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Kimmich. Olise. Musiala. And the pass is intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, good ball. And he's lost his man here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pinches it off him. Timber. Now Ødegaard. He's had it taken off him. Kimmich. Gabriel is the guilty party there. And it's Goretzka. Musiala. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's slung out wide. Sané. Guerrero.
Oh, really well played.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Trossard. Lewis Skelly. Well, that is one way to stop him. Musiala in with the challenge. Merino. Rice. Martinelli. Martinelli!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Goretzka. No way through. Kim Min-jae kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Trossard. Out of play for a goal kick. Lima. And here's Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Swept in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He is through here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Played back in, and he's intervened well there. Sané. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Minutes has been indicated.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. So the perfect chance to get one back. He'll Olise! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground.
That's that, the end. Bayern Munich illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Bayern Munich definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Goalkeeper's ball. Gonzalo Ramos! Gonzalo Ramos! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gonzalo Ramos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Beraldo clears it away. Looks a smashing ball. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. João Neves. That's an excellent interception.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to... And he's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
He's played him through. There's the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's had it nicked away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Fabian Ruiz is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Passing is crisp and sharp. No way through. Doué.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found a way through. And here's Ramos. Locatelli with a fine tackle. Gonzalez. Time and again they are repelled. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Yildiz.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. Can he finish? Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Locatelli. Kelly.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played into space out wide. Punched away. And he's gone backward here. Well, they've got it again. Hits one! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It isn't rocket science, is it? You know, when you're defending, you react to the danger, but of course, you must spot it in the first place, and they didn't. You know, they're not really looking up to pick the runners, and it was a...
Vlahovic! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. Vlahovic. whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So off we go once more. That's a little off target. Vlahovic. That's Gonzalez. And the shot! And they've got rid. João Neves.
Kvaratskhelia really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Koopmeiners. Yildiz. Doué. Vlahovic. And here's Vlahovic.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Kvaratskhelia.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
Oh, smashing header! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask.
Vlahovic! He scores! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Hernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 70.986
Footballing width usually
spettatori.
identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
So, third corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fiddles it through. Gonzalo Ramos. And the shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
McKennie. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Koopmeiners with a real chance. He's gone direct. It's hit the crossbar. And he thumps it clear. Kvaratskhelia. Doué. And he's managed to get free. Doué! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Yildiz. McKennie providing an outlet on that flank. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Looking here to chip it through. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Gonzalez. Vlahovic. He's picked his way through.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Gonzalez. Oh, that's fabulous. Vlahovic! That's another chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, the ball's gone astray. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Vlahovic! You've got to be quick to recover this.
I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And they've got rid. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, super find. He's through, it's one-on-one. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Well read, nice interception. Eric Garcia. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lewandowski has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
That's good running with the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can spread confidence very quickly.
Yeah, I'd have picked him to... Tries a shot! Gavi. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Drives it in. Yildiz. McKennie. And here's Yamal. Yildiz. Koopmeiners. Koundé cuts out the pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Yildiz. McKennie is wide and looking to get onto this. Pedri, 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, just skips past his man. This might shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Big chance! Fermin, driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's had it nicked away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No, that's been intercepted. Koopmeiners. And it's Locatelli. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way past. He's got away.
Well played and well cleared.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Fermin powering forward here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Koopmeiners. Yildiz. McKennie. That's been cut out, well played. And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Locatelli. Fermin. Gavi.
That's good defensive concentration.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a loose ball. Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that's another good win of the ball. Yildiz. Played out to the right. Wilt chasing the game, trailing by 1. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Koopmeiners. And here's Vlahovic.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Yildiz has been caught there, it's a foul. And this, an opportunity to pull level. And he's going to Rex. Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
That has real chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he's straight offside. Koundé.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now that looks a decent ball. That's tidy. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Vlahovic. Koundé. That has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. Gonzalez.
Oh, great feat, that.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
"75 minutes played." Kenny. Koopmeiners. Gonzalez. And it's Locatelli.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Vlahovic.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card.
Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear...
Going for goal!
Gavi.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's been picked out. Gonzalez. Yildiz. Spread it left. That's a nicely measured pass.
Great hit! Brilliant from Vlahovic! Late in the day, this could well be it!
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Gonzalez.
Well, he is clutching the same part of his leg as last time, but evidently in more pain.
Well, it looks very much like a muscle problem.
Well, it's a sad decision that, but it is the right one. And he's intervened well there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Pinches it off him. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That pass isn't the best. And he was quick to react.
And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
Koopmeiners.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
He's got a side of goal!
And that certainly packed a punch. McKennie.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Christopher Nkunku, is a player with a very interesting history in that he's played as a winger, a wing-back, a central midfielder, and now he's adapted his game to being able to play through the middle. It's quite remarkable, actually, that he's made this transition, and he's made it work to such a great extent.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And so we have the first set piece of the game. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And he's going direct.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's found a way through. Nkunku.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vlahovic. And here's Vlahovic. Caicedo. Not the most accurate pass. Locatelli. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Danger averted for now.
He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Taken back almost at once.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Pedro Neto.
And that's been won straight back.
James.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Fofana gets good distance on it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
The referee's awarded a free kick. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. James, ready, going for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
James certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Yildiz.
He's in plenty of space here. Big header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Pedro Neto. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And a header! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's McKennie.
Turns and goes. Locatelli! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
It's a sharp little ball here. And Vlahovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! No, he's missed it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Sancho proves just a little bit too strong. Coop Miners. And he's lost his man here. Vlahovic. McKenna. Decent hit! Fernandez. Nkunku. And he's managed to get free. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you... Sancho! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Kelly gets across to intercept that. Locatelli. Vlahovic. That has been cut short.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Kelly. Now it's Sancho. Picked out. Oh, shooting chance! Gonzalez.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 72.306 spettatori.
Fernandez. Sancho. That has not gone well. Locatelli. Gatti. Locatelli promptly onto that, and that is that. And the keeper's got it again. Fofana. Referee's given a throw. And they've switched it over to the other side. Gonzalez. Nkunku. Got a shot away! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Locatelli. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vlahovic. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There's a quick free kick. That has ended up in no man's land. Pedro Neto. Gatti cuts out the pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's got to be in here!
McKennie. He has found a way through. Vlahovic. That's a nicely measured pass. Great chance! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
And he's away. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Caicedo makes the interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's picked his way through. Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, that's a very... Pedro Neto! And yes, it's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Cleared away. And now the hit! That's a throw. Pass somewhat off target. Abraham. Reinders.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Has a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That has not gone well. That looks a cracking ball. He's one, hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here to get them off and running. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Quarter of an hour played. Doku, he's found a way through. And the keeper's in command. That's really well manoeuvred. Played back in. Great hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. He's having a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. Strong running down that left flank. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Kyle Walker. Pulisic has it in a wide position. Can he finish? And he's taking no chances there.
João Felix really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Haaland! Just off target.
Haaland usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Now, who's going to be... Can he put it away? He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And here's Pulisic. Reinders. It's anyone's ball now. Header! Cleared away. And the ball's come loose here. He's come in hard. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Mignon will lay claim to that.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Doku. Nicked it back promptly. Nicely weighted ball. It'll be a throw-in. Some resolute defending there. Pulisic. Reinders. And Joao Felix. Joao Felix! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Joao Felix just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usual.
It's a mighty effort! And they've got rid. Shapes to shoot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
That's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Milan come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Kyle Walker. Pulisic is wide and looking to get onto this. Keeper has taken decisive action. Gundogan powering forward here. No, again there's no way through.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Abraham. There's the shot! Straight, oh, terrible mistake. Doku. Guardiola.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into a...
Climbs up big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Guardiola does really well there. He is strong. And it's Walker. Ruben Diaz does really well to win the ball there. Walker got a long way forward to join the attack. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Reinders. Hernandez. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's the hit! No mistake! And this is getting better and better.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan are doing very nice. Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Gundogan. Nico Gonzalez is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Fofana. Reinders. He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Corner number 2 then. Big header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Fofana actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Doku. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. In with the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's being shifted off it. Can he get away here? Haaland goes steaming forward. That is lovely. And he's found a way past. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Into the arms of the goalkeeper. Reinders. Ruben Diaz. He's had a shot! That's another chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. João Felix.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Get a
minuti di
throw in.
recupero.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
It's their second corner of the game. Gabia can get it clear. Doku! Denied by Anit. And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Pulisic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ajax get the opportunity to take a major step towards greatness. A chance to settle the tough issue of promotion and then to look to the future. The man in the dugout has come out and thrown caution to the wind, but he himself will be looking for the perfect outcome here. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. As you can see, we've already started here. Ajax come into this game needing something. To fall short here would it... Oh no, this does not look good. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Oh, they could break here. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to retrieve it. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian
face to face with the shapes to shoot! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Ajax clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Ajax penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Jordi Alba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Messi. And he's running through. Ansu Fati! That's another chance. They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's managed to gift it back. Kim Min-jae. And he's picked out the run. Donnarumma can claim that. Kim Min-jae goes down, but nothing given. Son Heung-min. They get a throw in. And here's Mbappe. He might be in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Ajax have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Caicedo. Oh, nice touch. Jordi Alba gets a foot in here. Jordi Alba defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Just eases him off the ball. Foden. Messi. Foden in acres of space out wide.
Lovely bit of skill. Akanji tries to clear. And here's Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. Jordi Alba, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Ansu Fati. Now it's Oyarzabal. Big chance! In he goes again! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Has a goal! He scores! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There will be one
Mbappe.
added time.
And Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's no flag! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Foot in. And Messi! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Akanji wins the duel this time. Busquets. Messi. Foden. Busquets. He's had it taken off him. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo with a definite foul there. Valverde. And it's Messi. Foden. Kim Min-jae. Mikel Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min. Van Dijk charging forward down that flank. Taken back almost at once. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Busquets. Valverde. Messi. Kim Min-jae. He can run onto that. Can he finish? Oh, another save.
Substitution for Ajax. Number
Madrid
17,
win the corner. They're
Mikel
first.
Oyarzabal. Coming on to replace him is...
And now they can clear their lines. Take back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's had a shot! Well, now... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's run loose here. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Donnarumma can pick that up. Foden. Mbappe. Ajax perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh no, what has happened? Foden! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 11.
Madrid have their second corner now.
Number 20. Phil Foden.
Tries a header!
It's
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Mbappe.
You can get that clear.
Number 7.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Could move up a gear here. Ajax will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's in plenty of space here. Neymar. And it's hoisted clear. And smartly reclaimed. Looking for the rock. Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Caicedo. Valverde. Jordi Alba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's gone loose.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Can he put it away? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
It's a decent clearance. And Messi! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And that's that. Ajax are going up, and now they can dream. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they've
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And already we're underway here. Martinelli gets a good foot in there. Fofana. Minamino finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, his movement's superb, Peter, and he times his runs to absolute perfection. So don't be surprised to see him coming from deep and popping up in the box at just the right moment. He times things beautifully, and it's great to watch.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Timber. Now Saliba. Timber. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Lewis Skelly. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Szymanski. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Saliba. For Rice. That pass isn't the best. Ansu Fati. Oh, good spread.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he's intervened well there. Gabriel. Saliba. Timber. Merino. Now that's well seen too. Reinders. Fofana. Now it's Ansu Fati. Minamino. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, shooting chance! Timber. Ødegaard. Now Timber. Martinelli.
Pretty robust defending.
Fofana does well to get it back. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Real chance! Looking for the run. Szymanski. Is there any support? Ansu Fati! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Partey. Now Ødegaard. Rice. Merino engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Minamino. Minamino! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Minamino, and he'll shoot here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. This is their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played into space out wide. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Mikel Merino was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Alexander-Arnold. Partey gets a foot in here. Spread neatly.
1 minute added time.
And he cuts out the supply. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Milan head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time.
And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. He's had a hit! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Fofana. Minamino. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, such a clever touch. He's been... Chance! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The attendance for this match
Milan
was
have hit a quick-fire
60,179.
double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Luis Skelly, Trossard, Alexander-Arnold did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lovely feet. Szymanski. And Sufati looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
He's had it taken off him. Time and again they are repelled. Fofana. Hernandez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. There will be a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. He's had a shot! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. Reinders at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
The goal scorer for Milan.
Milan
After
making
73
another change here.
minutes is
Milan
number
find a
14.
position of real strength now.
Substitution
He's
in
gone
progress.
away. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Martinelli. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. João Felix. That has been cut short. Martinelli. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Can he finish? He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Partey gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And now the breakaway. It's a pretty loose pass. Partey.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan.
Oh, he's onto this. Has a goal! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Milan are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Marino. Foden. Here's João Felix. Now it's Fofana. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Hernandez, voted man of the match, and...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Engages and forces him off the ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I like the look of this fella, Tijjani Reinders, Peter. The Dutchman being one of the better all-round midfielders to emerge in recent times. He's energetic, he's intelligent both on and off the ball in the way he reads the game. And he boasts quite a high goal contribution too. So his link-up play gets him in those congested areas and he comes through with flying colours.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Has a look and plays it forward. Minamino. Can he put it away? Goal! Milan!
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Foden. Szymanski. That's an excellent interception. Tries to get it clear.
Ansu Fati really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Minamino! Caught offside that time. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Ansu Fati. And here's Foden. Foden driving forward. Decent hit! Szymanski. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Lovely feet. Now it's Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and...
Van Aken! Reinders. Szymanski. Minamino. Hernandez is charging up on the overlap.
Reinders. He's tried one! Szymanski. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's quick to snatch it back. Foden. Moved on forwards. He's in plenty of space here. Mignon deals with it effortlessly. Can he get it through? Oh, good. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Minamino.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Mechelen. He has found the way through. Fofana looking to add to his goal. Szymanski. Fofana. And he's had a hit. He's missed, but not by that far.
Fofana just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street. This is the time you need that pace.
And he was quick to react. Now he's off and running. Really fierce, close defending. Milan with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Van Aken. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.115 spettatori.
Ansu Fati. Now it's Foden. Very nicely done. Now it's Foden. Oh, good ball, shots on here. He's going for goal. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Hernandez usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Viene sostituito con il numero 17.
Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Reinders. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Szymanski. Oyarzabal. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Minamino. And the pass is intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Thiaw. Fofana.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Foden. Oh, shooting chance!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
And we have our very
Numero
first
53.
corner.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
Cleared away.
Il numero 79.
Alexander-Arnold. That is lovely. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And he's there to belt it away. Fofana. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Into the last 5 minutes. João Felix. Fofana. Fofana unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fofana. Foden. And that will be the final act. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me,
you